Welcome everybody, I'm GHUFRAN from ICIT Canada. We are now bringing you a new program, fresh program to you, which is called Career 2021. In Careers 2021, we are going to guide you what professions are out there which you can go to, and also we'll be bringing some new platforms like people from different backgrounds, like maybe IT, maybe PMP, so they can guide you which are the best options available to you in any given circumstances. Everybody is looking for jobs. We have seen that a lot of people come over here, new immigrants, fresh graduates, work permit holders, odd job workers, jobless people, people looking for career change or skills upgrade, are very much looking for something where they can go and find something which can benefit them and can give them long-term prospects. For that purpose, I see, or I feel personally, that there's a lack of guidance. People don't know what to do. When they come over here, especially when they're new immigrants, a lot of people misguide sometimes, they end up in odd jobs, and once you are in odd jobs, it's very difficult to get out. So the purpose of this program is to give you a little bit of guidance, what options you should be looking for. It's your choice because it's your right to go to everybody, look at them, meet them, see whether it's good for you, take some few classes free just to see and then decide, because it's a matter of money and time and then your career. So it's very important that we decide what is best for my career, and that's the purpose. So ICIT Canada has been in business since 2006, placing people. We have now placed more than 750 people in the good market, in the very good multinational companies. We mostly deal with accounting and finance or analyst background, but we also have trained and placed non-accounting background persons as well. ICIT was incorporated in 2012, and since then we have placed 750 people now. We were in the business since 2006 without incorporation. The mission of ICIT is that anybody who is looking for career opportunities, we are there to help them from start to finish. We guarantee you 100% interview calls, and we don't leave you until you get the job. We cannot guarantee the job because we cannot go and sit in the interview for you, but still, we are there for you. We train you through the mock interviews. We keep on working with you until you get the job and beyond. If you get the job, we help you in work-related issues. If you lose the job, if the contract finished, you again come back again. Indefinite number of times we place you. That's the commitment to our community. We feel that our community is a little bit laid back or a little bit behind other communities, in the sense that we are very happy to do the odd jobs. We don't really struggle or strive to go forward. We are very happy to go on government level subsistence like EI or something. We are happy to work 900 hours and go on EI or OSAP and take some courses and have a nice life. So this is not on. We must go for career-oriented job. We must become role models for our students, for our children. We must encourage them to go to the proper jobs, proper careers. It's very, very important that we become strong, and that's the purpose why we are here. So at this platform, as I said, we'll be bringing different background persons from different fields of study. So like, for example, if you're from engineering background, or if you are stuck in some field where you are finding it difficult to really upgrade yourself for the next career level because it's more time consuming and expensive. So you can have guidance from other people, what's the best other alternatives you have. So today we have Mr. Qaisar with us. He will introduce his services, and we are partnering with his company. His company is called Crux International Canada, and you can find all the details on the website and his Facebook page as well, and he will introduce. So we have, because we are providing similar sort of services with the like-minded people, and also he is also training, but the second level of SFA, we call it SFA Strategy Financial Analyst Training. But if you have a background of IT or data analytics, he is very helpful in that sense. So Mr. Qaisar is here with us, so I would like to introduce him, and he will tell something about Crux and about himself. Yes, Mr. Crux, how are you?
Thank you very much. I'm good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, GHUFRAN.
If you could just briefly tell about Crux and your services and how we became affiliated and what you think about the whole thing that we are bringing in.
Thank you very much, GHUFRAN, and thank you very much to all the colleagues at ICIT Canada. So basically, our route starts in ICIT Canada. That's the fact. And we started back in 2017. And from that onward, we grew very fast. Basic services are pretty much the same, what ICIT Canada is offering, but we are just one step ahead of the training level what ICIT is offering. So what I would say is that in the financial analyst course or financial analyst job, if you need, there are two parts of the training in SFA. There is a beginner and intermediate level, and there is the advanced level. So we are basically into the advanced level. So what exactly is the advanced level? That's basically the business intelligence and data analytics.
Right.
So that's where we are offering our services. We have quite a few courses advertised on website. It's a pretty much nice price in a sense. People, they have to pay very minimal fee, but compared to that, what kind of services we are offering, what kind of training we are offering, that's a priceless, to be very honest. Now, coming to what kind of courses we have, I think we'll discuss in a few minutes. So at this time, our services are pretty much the same services what ICIT Canada.
As Mr. Qaisar said, many of ICIT students after doing our training have gone to Mr. Qaisar because when they join the organization, they are looking for someone with experience in SQL, VBA, some data analytics. So they always come to Mr. Qaisar because he's a very experienced person in this field, and he's also a consultant. So he's working with different companies as well. So he can train them. He can train them as well, and also take him with him into different companies to get a little bit of hands-on experience as well. So that's something unique that you get with him. And of course, as you can see, his communication and his commitment with the students is enormous. And for the price he's offering it is extremely matchless. So ICIT and Crux International became affiliated quite a few years back when he started, and he was with ICIT as well, and he still is. Basically, as he was saying, SFA training provides you basic to intermediate level, but we have placed from junior level to intermediate level to senior level people. What we cover in this training is Excel beginners to advanced modeling skills, SAP, FI & Co. SAP is a very important tool, and FI & Co. covers all the accounting that you need, so you don't have any accounting, don't have to have accounting background. All the accounting is covered here. Then we cover BI, business intelligence, which is a reporting tool, which is wherever any ERP is used, a reporting tool is used, like Cognos, SBS, Hyperion, BI. So we cover BI, and then we cover, these are the three tools you have to have in order to become an analyst or to work at any level, from junior to senior level roles. Then we cover month-end activities like accruals, prepayments, bad debt provisions. Those people from accounting background would know what I'm saying, but if you don't have accounting background, you will know that you will be covering all this. So all the accounting that you need is all covered here. Then we cover monthly management reporting. We are not making you financial accountants, okay? Your job starts after accounting is done. So basically, you don't need IFRS and GAAP and all those CPA, CGA related stuff. Just knowing your area is good enough. And we cover monthly management reporting like flash reports, dashboards, scorecards, KPI reports, MD&A, MBR, different type of reports for different audiences and different contents in there. And we tell you how to write the comments, professional wordings. So all that is covered in there from junior level to senior level roles. Then we cover budgeting and planning, which means cost center budgeting, capital budgeting, gross margin planning, in which again, junior to senior level role, we tell you exactly how do we develop the assumptions, variables, templates, backup support files, how do we work and integrate throughout the organization, all the activities. So all that is covered in there. And then we cover different type of analysis we do for the management, like, price volume variance analysis, drivers behind the variances, risk and opportunity analysis, any different type of analysis are there, RPU analysis, CTS, CTR analysis, what is we write, what are the steps involved exactly from the practical point of view we train you, which you will not find in MBA, CPA, or on the web or anywhere else or in the books, because this is something that you have hands-on. We basically are from the background of multinational companies like Bell Canada, Unilever Canada, Direct Energy, Adler Foods, Reckitt Bank, Qaisar, and other colleagues have worked in IBM, General Electric, and Mr. Qaisar will tell him where he has worked for his profession. So based on all that experience, we are trying to give you all that experience in such a short period of time. Only commitment of 18 weeks to 20 weeks will make you perfect, and we can guarantee you 100% interview calls. We make your resume, we train you to the mock interview, and we get you the results, guaranteed interviews, right? So that's what our commitment to our community members are. Now here, we find that lack of guidance is there. So if you think that you would like to first test it out, take our classes free of charge. We are in December providing promotion for our fees. Our fees is very low as compared to anywhere. Mr. Qaisar, you know that when we go for the degrees and diplomas, we pay about $40,000, $50,000 just for degrees.
That's right.
And still no help in job placement. You will get, here's your degree, now it's up to you.
Correct.
Right? Then we go for, a lot of people come from India, Pakistan, other countries for diplomas and those courses for PR related purposes. They pay $28,000 to $35,000 in there.
That's very right.
And certificate courses, diploma courses, they cost you anything from $8,000 to $12,000, $14,000. It's still jobless.
True.
Right? Managers are not looking for degrees and diplomas. They're looking, what can you do for us? Degrees and diplomas, I'm not saying useless. They make you eligible to work, but they don't guarantee anything. Right? When you are eligible to work, okay, they can call you because you are eligible to work. But then you have to speak from the practical point of view, the keywords that they're looking for, the experience that you're looking for, the steps they're looking for. If you can't speak on those, your degree is useless. Like many people come to us and they say, we've been trying, posting 200 plus jobs in the job market, not a single call. There is a reason behind it, okay? We'll be discussing in the later programs about resume, how your resume should look like, your interview tips, what we'll give you, like what questions they ask you these days and how you should be answering them. We'll be covering that as well. And then we will be also covering how to apply for the jobs. That's very, very important, timing to apply for the jobs. Nowadays, recruiters are working from home. So you are applying for the job maybe after a few hours of posting the job. You might not be in the list because if 5 people match his requirements, he will not call the laters, right, who are posting later on. So we have to guide you. That's why lack of guidance is there. We guide people, they get results. So we have been in this business. We know exactly, we were trained how to read the resume. We were trained how to conduct the interviews, so we know exactly that's what we are trying to provide you. And that's why we guarantee you 100% results. So Mr. Qaisar, I would like to ask you about your contents of the program. Now, once we have done the SFA level 1, we call it, then SFA level 2, right? And what exactly you cover in your training and how can you guide? What sort of persons are capable, eligible for this? Any prerequisites or anybody can come? Or any work experience is required for it? And what type of jobs can you expect from this?
Right, okay. So once you have the basic knowledge of, let's say, Microsoft Excel, you have the, some knowledge of SAP, so you're pretty much ready, in fact, to work in any industry, as far as Canadian market is concerned. So with that training, in fact, you are ready to induct yourself into the market. But once you are into the job, now you start facing different kind of challenges. For example, when you start working in the big, let's say, first few weeks, you have been told, okay, this is a small amount of data. You start working on to this and create this bunch of reports with this bunch of analysis.
Right.
When you start working onto this kind of thing, then you start realizing, oh, my data start increasing. At the same time, the type of question your manager will ask, that will also start, you will feel it's a different kind of questions now. Unlike in the beginning, the question was, okay, from this data, we need these 3 or 4 reports or 4 analysis.
Right.
But as you start progressing, start working with the company, your manager's question will start changing from this one.
Exactly.
Okay, you have created these reports. Okay, can you please check now X type of entity, what's going on over there? The question will change from this number of reports or analysis to what's going on there.
Right.
Now, this what's going on there, it's the next level.
Right.
Now, what is this next level? This next level is, what is going on, you need to have 3 different things. Information, tools, and your findings.
Right.
Where is information?
Right.
How can I get connect to that information?
Right.
What tools I need to use?
Right.
What are those tools? Do I have the tools right now available into the market, into that company, or I need to suggest to my managers that I need these different types of tools?
Right.
I'll talk about this one.
Very good point. We'll have a short break and we'll come back and we'll discuss further into what exactly he's talking about and who is eligible and how can you benefit, what type of jobs can you get. So we'll come back after a short break and please stay with us. Thank you. Welcome back. As you know, ICIT Canada is a platform for you, and you can utilize it for whatever means you want. We are there. We have some free services as well. Like if anybody would like to evaluate his resume, we can sit with you. We can discuss what exactly you can do to make it better and get better results. If anybody gets interview calls, we free of charge train you for the interviews, and we'll tell you exactly, send us your resume, send us your job description, we'll tell you exactly what question we're going to ask you and how much you should speak. There'll be a lot of guidance in later programs and maybe some in this one as well on how to make your resume, what points should be there, what points should you consider, and what are some interview tips, what should be saying in the interview, what exactly they're looking for. We'll be giving you all that tips. This program is about the guidance. So we'll be giving you the guidance not only about the careers but also how to make yourself marketable, your presentation, your nowadays everybody is having a Skype interviews. So the way we conduct the interviews on the Skype, what are the etiquettes for it? So we'll be guiding you on all those. So before the break, we were discussing something about Crux International and the services and what exactly they're providing as a benefit to you. So going back to Mr. Qaisar, he would be continuing from where we left at the time of break. So Mr. Qaisar, yes, you were saying something about.
Yeah. So I was saying that once you are into the job, so then the type of question you will get from your manager or managers, even the end user, there will be different type of questions. So the question was, let's say, okay, what's happening into X entity? So what is happening, how it is happening, why it is happening, and how this should happen or should not happen into the future, that's basically is the next level knowledge. Mm-hmm. Now for this, you need different tools. You need level advanced knowledge. Mm-hmm.
So what tools do you cover?
Yeah, now for this purpose, the type of tools. It's in fact, I would say, it's a blessing for all of us who want to work as an SFA. Mm-hmm. The basic tool that you need, in fact, it's already available. Mm-hmm. We already have those tools. You don't need to buy anything. You don't need to subscribe for anything.
Right.
For example, where is my data and how do I connect to that specific data? And how do I clean that data? That's the most important thing. I mean, that time is gone when there was a support person sitting in the IT side who will collect the data from different sources, clean up the information,
yes.
exactly, and provide to you. Now there's no more.
Right.
You are the person who is the IT support.
Exactly.
You need to support yourself. So the tool for this purpose, it's available within Microsoft Excel, and that's called Power Query.
Power Query, right.
So that is, I'm on camera now saying, you must learn Power Query.
Agreed.
It's one of the basic skills that you will show to the manager saying that I am the most productive person.
Exactly, I agree with it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Then the second thing comes, okay, now I need to analyze this information. Well, lookups, sum ifs, all this stuff. It's one of the mandatory things that you should know.
That's basic.
But that's the basics. But what's the next level? There are certain situations when these formulas will give you help, but it will take time to create the analysis or reports. So you need advanced analytics over there. And the tool for this purpose is Power Pivot. Once again, available within Microsoft Excel.
Mm-hmm. Right.
At the same time, we just need to come out of spell of basic formulas. You need to start using most highly professional formulas in your analysis of the report.
Right.
So that when you present your finding, you should be able to answer the questions within 3 to 5 seconds.
Right.
Always remember this one. When you have to answer a question into a meeting or whatever it is, you got 3 to 5 seconds to convince or to be rejected.
Exactly.
That's the maximum time you have to answer the question.
Right.
Now, for this purpose, what you need to do, you need to learn data analysis expressions, DAX, once again, within Excel.
Right.
My projection, or the way I'm looking into 2021, 2021 is the market of data analytics and business intelligence.
Yes, I'd like to just add to this thing what he's saying. Financial analyst role is going to phase away and data analytics will take over. The reason is managers are becoming very smart. They know that financial analyst works 1 or 1.5 weeks in the beginning of the month on the month-end reporting, and 1 week maybe on the month-end closing. He has 15 days doing nothing. So why not utilize him to analyze big data? There's so much data out there available for them which is just lying useless for them. They want them to make it meaningful. So they want somebody who can also have some sort of experience like he's providing, and then they can use him not only for analysis but also for analytics. And that's what is coming in 2021 and beyond. That's what we are seeing. And as we see the changes, that's the purpose why we are together, SFA1 and SFA2. That's what we call, and that's what we try to give you all that experience. But of course, junior to senior, don't be intimidated. right? We cover from junior screen-oriented jobs, which start from 40K to 200K jobs. So all those jobs are there. So yes, you were saying that data analytics is the 2021.
Exactly. That's the future of all the analysts. Okay, the title may remain the same thing, the financial analyst.
Right.
But I, in fact, was surprised to see just before the start of this program to look into the number. Back in February 2020, jobs related to business intelligence, there were just a couple of hundred jobs.
I agree, yes.
Now at this moment when we are recording this program, if you just go to Indeed and say, okay, I want to see business intelligence or what kind of jobs it is, it's mentioned, you will find thousands of jobs.
Right.
Which says we need the person who should be capable enough to run business intelligence.
Right. What is the like salary level in this type of jobs?
Well, that's what we already mentioned. It vary, but what I have seen is, I mean, the initial salary is something 80K. It's going on.
So that's the minimum salary?
That's the beginner salary.
So this means that you must have some prerequisites or
okay, that's another thing. Yeah, that's another thing very important for people to understand. In fact, to work as data analytics or for the business intelligence, it's very minimal prerequisites are required. You need to have little bit knowledge, intermediate knowledge of Microsoft Excel, little bit knowledge of business, and very elementary knowledge of accountancy. And that's it.
Right.
That's the only.
And all the accounting is, that you need is all covered here.
It's all.
You don't have to have accounting background. What's debit, what's credit, what's general ledger, everything is covered over here. We are not making you accountants. You don't need any certification in it. Any discipline of degree, BSc, BCom, pharmacy, all welcome. We have trained, we have trained one doctor.
Exactly. Right? There's one more important point here is, even those who are certified public accountants.
Yes.
My question is, are they really doing the accounting? Accounting job has been taken by the applications now.
Right.
All you need to do is you need to take the invoice, enter the amount, where it has to be
ensure
debited, where credited.
Yes,
it's everything taken by the application.
In ICIT, we have trained many ICIT, many qualified CPAs, CGAs who were not getting the job simply because they did not have any experience. Surely graduates from University of Toronto, Windsor University, a lot of people not getting the jobs just because they did not have much experience. Anybody. Now look, if you are new immigrants over here and you start floating your resume everywhere without seeing whether it will get you the job or not, you will be very fast eliminated from the job market. Remember, you are competing against 400 people who are applying for those jobs, and out of 400 people, they will call only 10. What is your chances to be in those 10 when you are competing against those people who are qualified from here, who are trained here, who have been working here, experienced over here, and who has graduated from here? What chances you have when you don't have any Canadian experience or relevant degrees maybe? So that's a very high risk. So don't post your resume everywhere until you are absolutely sure that it's going to work. So 10 people will be called. So how to come in those 10 people, we guarantee you that, no matter what your background is. Then after this 10 people, they will call on the phone, they will talk to you. What to speak on the interview, 5 people will be called for face-to-face interview. They don't have time to go for 10, right? 5 or maybe less. So those people will be face-to-face. Now this hiring manager is looking for something different answers than what the answers you gave to the HR person when he called you. So we have to train you how to answer the same question at the HR level, how to answer the same question when the hiring manager whom you're going to report is going to ask you, because he's looking more into your achievements, steps, and how to answer the same question when the CFO or the final interview, when he's looking from the whole company's perspective, like what have your impact been on your company as a whole. So we have to train you on how to answer the question at each level. Now we guarantee you 100% interview calls, and no student of ICIT can claim that he completed the training satisfactorily. And what are the results? What are the commitment? We have 100% results of guaranteed interview calls. Placement, yes. Anybody who has completed satisfactorily, we count them into the results they have completed. You can repeat the training as many number of times in your life as you want. No extra charges. Indefinite number of placement, no extra charges. And then we also help you in the work-related issues. If you have any call from there, bring it to us. We help you in there as well. So all this platform is there for you. And also, if you would like to become a trainer, we train you to be a trainer with us. And you can train. We have got locations now, branches now. You can become a trainer with us. You want to open a branch later on in your life. So we are trying to give you a platform where you can develop your career. Mr. Qaisar, would you like to add something?
Well, I think you have mentioned almost everything already.
So you also, right. So basically what we are saying is, Don't sit at home. We have to strive, we have to get forward. Be positive. That's very, very important. We get so many people who say age barrier. We have an age barrier. We have gone over age, so nobody will call us. Age barrier. Then I have posted 200 resumes plus I don't get a single call, or I got the call, but I'm not getting to the next level. And then they also say that I cannot survive in the job because I don't have the proper skills. Because a lot of people are coming from Middle East. They were managers over there. Junior people were doing the task for them. They never even saw, they just know basic of Excel. They never even saw pivots or VLOOKUP or something like that. They have an idea. And obviously over here, even if you are a director, you have to know these skills, you have to work. So these people, when they join them, very soon they will be out of the job. And that's why it's very, very important when you apply for the jobs, you know your skills, you know your experience is there, and you can speak the keywords. It's very, very important. Remember one thing, when you post your job somewhere, your resume somewhere, and if they look at your resume, they see elimination factors in there. As soon as the elimination factor comes in, your resume goes on the side. Oh, this is not for us. 20 years experience you write over there. They're looking for 5 years. Eliminated right there. Overqualified, right? So we have to tell you what elimination factors are there. So they read to eliminate you, not to select you. Okay? So we have to make sure that elimination factors are not there. And when your resume goes out there, if it says elimination factors are there, they put a note on it already evaluated. You can post 200 resumes there, you will not get the calls just because of the simple fact you got yourself eliminated. It's a very big factor. That's why it's very, very important. Resume will not get you the job, it will get you the calls. It's very important that we focus on resume, what the style should be, what keywords should be in there, how should we portray our experiences that they are looking for. Any achievement you might have done not relevant to me, to them, or to the manager who is hiring you is useless. So we should eliminate all those things, irrelevant stuff from there. It's a very concentrated effort, and we provide our free services. People charge $2,000 for making your resume. We are trying to free services for that. Okay, so avail that platform. Meet anybody out there who's providing the services. People go to different colleges out there. Humber College is there, Seneca College is there. They are all formal colleges, formal curriculum-based studies, right? They will not give you hands-on practical experience. They will not tell you that if you do this error, the message comes up in SAP, what this message means and what you should do to overcome that message or simplify that thing. So it's a solution you have to know. So they are hiring you because you are claiming that I have been through all this and I can provide solution. So it's very, very important that you should have that experience. We claim that after this training, especially SFA1, you will have at least equal to 3 years of experience that anybody working in that profession would have. So you would have faced all the problems that it's not just giving you what is Excel, what is VLOOKUP. You can get that from YouTube books or any other courses. What we are trying to tell you, how to use those in combination to give the solution to the managers, process improvements, automation, standardization. And that's very, very important where your core value is. Just doing the desktop work is not there anymore. It's all outsourced. So that's why, and there are screen-oriented jobs like put the date here, invoice number here, amount here, and you're processing 100 invoices a day. That will pay about 40K or something. So people who are totally non-accounting background, we start from that level. So it's not that everybody we will drag into a senior position. No, we cover from junior to senior level roles, right? So in the end, we would say that resume, the age barriers, I would discuss that in the later programs, how to come age barrier. Definitely age barrier is going to come in if you don't play it right. Definitely resume, if it's not right, will backfire on you. People post more than 1 resumes out there, not advisable. So many advices are there for people to get the better results. We are happy to work with anybody who has the experience and the skills. Just come to us, we will not charge, we will not drag you in the course, we will just try our best to place you somewhere. That's our free services. So Mr. Qaisar, would you like to share your contact number? In the end, we are just short of time now. So if you can share your contact number, how people can contact you, or what is your location?
People can just reach to us through our website. It's www.cruxanalytics.ca.
Right.
Cruxanalytics.ca. That's in fact is our website. You'll find the whole information, whatever kind of information you need. It's right up there. Classes schedule, fee, course curriculum, everything you'll find on our website.
Right. Now, in the end, I'm just wrapping up. There's the ICIT Vision 2021, which you can take advantage of. We have commitment of 100 people placement in the job market, guaranteed interviews, and we have promotion right now. We have now our fees is very low. We are doing the promotion right now, and that promotion will finish on 31st December. If you think you cannot join right now, you can come on Saturday class, 6 p.m. Contact me, 647-785-3357. I'll send you the link. If you can't join now, you can lock the promotion fees by paying $500, and then this promotion fees will be applicable throughout the next year. You can join anytime you like. So in the end, I would like to say this was our first program under Careers 2021. We'll be here with you again next week, inshallah, with some other discipline. And Mr. Qaisar, if you would like to join us together with him, that's fine. So hope this program was beneficial for you, helpful to you. You might be seeing any person's looking for jobs. He's suffering anxieties and, new immigrants, fresh graduates, jobless. Please do refer to us. Contact us, 647-785-3357. You will be doing a favor to him, definitely changing careers. So see you guys next week, inshallah, and all the best.